So here we have two functions f and g, and they're asking us for f over g of negative 4. So what I like to do first is let's see if we can come up with what is f over g of x, because they're literally asking us to just take two functions that already exist and divide them. And so literally it's just one function divided by the other one. Alright, so now if we want to try to plug negative 4 in there, so we already have this f over g, a new function that we made out of dividing the other two. And so we're trying to plug negative 4 in for x. So first what helps is we'll just write like a blank shell of our function, because that's all x is, right? It could be anything. So it's just a placeholder. We can put anything in there that we want to. Here they're specifically asking us to put negative 4 in there for x. So wherever there used to be an x, put negative 4. And now we'll just work on simplifying. So negative 4 squared is positive 16. So I have 3 times 16 minus 7. And then negative 7 times negative 4 is 28. So 28 plus 6 is 34. And this is 48 minus 7, so 41. And as long as there's no common factors, which there aren't in that, it should be simplified all the way. All right, then they ask a second question. They want to know what values are not in the domain of f over g. So this is where it's helpful to have the original function up here, f over g. What's the only thing that we can't put in here? Well, look at, we have division. What's the only thing we're not allowed to divide by? We can't divide by 0. So for the domain, it really doesn't matter what's on the top. We just need negative 7x plus 6 to never be 0. So if we figure out when it would be equal to 0, that's the one number we don't want to have. So I'll probably add 7x to the other side and divide both sides by 7. So 6 over 7. If I put this in for x, it would give me 0. So this is the one number that I don't want. So if they say, what is the domain? It's everything except for this. Here they're asking what number's not in the domain. And so this is the one number that's not in the domain.